Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Lee, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Turner's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 14. Outside Teague. Right side Teague. Count it from 12. Teague's got 5 now. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Curry setting the pick for Lee. And he gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Outside Teague. Feeds it to Turner. Left side Turner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
Teague against Curry. There's Green with the 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Teague, the pass to Korver. He dishes it to Horford. From 13. And Turner kicks to Korver. Back to Turner. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Dennis Schroeder, he's checked in for the Hawks. And it's Speedy with the foul. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Green. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Thompson outside. It's Iguodala with the drive. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Atlanta again missing.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Lee sets a screen for Curry. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Curry's got 15 points.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Turner with a screen on Curry. Schroeder dishes to Turner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6. Warriors leading by 10. Outside Curry. On the wing, Thompson. And stolen by Horford. Here's Schroeder. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Rebound by Schroeder. For Atlanta, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Turner, that's good. Turner's got 8 here in the quarter. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson right side. Good. Thompson's got 14 points for the game. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Korver off the pick from Turner. Here's Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane. Up for the hoop.
Warriors leading by 8.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Thompson passes to Curry. Off the pick. And it's Golden State with another.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Korver kicks to Schroeder. The dish now to Turner. Passes to Korver. Back to Turner. Got it off in time. And no good trying to get that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
Coming up next Monday night, February 9th, Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks take on Nikola Pekovic and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Don't.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Well, tremendous point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect, the gorgeous feed there.
For a different look here, Al Horford is checked in for Mike Scott. Millsap comes in for DeMarre Carroll. Turner's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Korver in for Kent Bazemore. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Lee comes in for Draymond Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Barnes and Lee are the 3 and 4. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Perfectly done at the stripe there, and that brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Teague dishes to Turner. Turner missing again. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. He feeds it to Lee. Back to Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now down to Doris Burke, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan Player of the Game.
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen with a nice win following a tough loss.
Check it out. Get funky. I testified, my mama cried. Black people. When the other man lied, see the TV, listen to me, double trouble. I overhaul and I'm coming from the lower level. I'm taking tabs, show enough stuff to grab like shirts and it hurts with a neck direct to the pole, cause our soul took control from the education of a TV station. We look
Live from Memphis, Tennessee, at the home of the Grizzlies, we're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. Back in Memphis, the Grizzlies tip off the beginning of a homestand. Well, they're certainly excited about this one, and they'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top-caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
Kevin, I tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, this has been their domain, Clark, no question. They've made this arena a very difficult one to come into and try to win. So this game will tell us a lot about whether they're going to continue that dominance on this homestand.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's Carroll in at the small forward. Here's Carroll. Right side Millsap. Shot clock at 5. On deep. Korver, no luck. On defense, Atlanta. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They came out flat that night and could never really get it going. Not their best effort for sure, Clark.
No, I agree with you. And I thought maybe they could find somebody to come off the bench and give them a spark, but it didn't happen.
And the shot is good.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
Plays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 5.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Teague gets to Korver. Feeds to Carroll. Pass to Teague. Right side Teague. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
Free throw good. Teague. The Grizzlies, grit and grind, known for being old school, post you up and lock you down type of basketball team.
Yeah, and that front court rotation, boy, the envy of the league, in my opinion. It's a big part of what makes this team really go.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
But guys, for the Grizzlies, a new ownership group, and it seems maybe some tweaks to their identity. They look to spread the floor a bit more and pick up the tempo. But the results last season were pretty mixed.
Now here's Allen. Out to the right wing. Memphis moving it around. Conley inside the line. Horford with the rebound.
And, you know, the Grizzlies last season, I thought they did pick up their pace slightly, but they were still a team at the bottom of the league in that regard in terms of fast break points.
For Memphis. Carter. He's checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for Tony Allen. And it's Udrih in for Mike Conley. Udrih, the pass to Prince. Scott against Randolph. Here's the floater. Second shot opportunity. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 6.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Here's Bazemore. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now the pass to Sefolosha. Here's Bazemore. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Carter dishes to Lee. And now it's a double-digit lead.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double.
Tune in Monday, February 9th. Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks take on Nikola Pekovic and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hoops action.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Carter is out there with Tayshaun Prince. Then it's Lee. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Udrih in at the 1.
Boy, I don't know who has that kind of range. That's well beyond the arc.
Not sure what he was thinking about there.
Lee gets the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Yes, Kevin, Memphis coach Dave Yeager paid dues for years coaching in the minor leagues. But he did more than coach. He was the GM. Ticket vendor, business manager, and halftime act. He said he loved the passion and spirit of that work, but there were also tough times. Guys, those struggles helped prepare him for where he is today.
A long road, but he's here now. Thanks, Doris. Shot from 12. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. We've been cold as the Arctic from three-point range. If we're going to stick with that shot, we've got to do more to make sure it's a quality look. Move without the ball, set screens, make an extra pass. And I also like how we've kept our turnovers to a minimum. That kind of heads-up play has to carry over into the second half. And let's get creative with the plays we run offensively. I want to see a lot of open shooters in this half. It's been a struggle so far. That's one thing you don't need a coach to tell you. We got a whole second half to turn it around. Now get out there and compete.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Udrih. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Korver and Carroll, and it's Teague in at the 1 spot. It's Millsap with the drive. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Millsap's got 13.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Turner's checked in for Atlanta. And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
Well, Paul Millsap has said he doesn't feel undersized anymore with the way the league is going, but more emphasis now on spreading the floor, so Millsap fits in easier. He can always find somebody to guard.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Teague kicks to Turner, shoots. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Right side Gasol. It's Allen on the wing. Gasol inside, working on Horford. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
T kicks to Horford. From down in the low post, it goes. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Here's Gasol. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Outside Conley. Allen kicks to Randolph. Turner with the steal. And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his first foul.
Over the last month, let's take a look at the Grizzlies and how they stacked up in the league statistically. 3rd in free throw percentage, 4th in opponent field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possession, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
Well, and you talked about the free throw shooting. That's what jumps out at me, Clark. When you shoot well from the foul line, it allows you to close games so much easier because those are easy points, and you get your defense set up at the other end because the clock is stopped.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Something starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Outside Conley. It's Prince on the wing. 6 to shoot. Conley against Teague.
Atlanta foul.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step to the elite class of the East has been hard.
I like it. I like it.
All day long.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Outside Conley. Outside Randolph. Back to Conley. Right side Conley. Great D that time from Teague.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams.
On tap this Wednesday, February
moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
The Hawks trail by 7. Zebo and Marcus All are up front. Conley and Allen are the guard set. And it's Carter in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Teague gets a screen from Turner. Teague the pass to Turner. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Conley with it. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Gasol dishes to Allen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Conley for 3, and that one's good. Conley's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Memphis.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Out to Turner, but 3. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. That's 10 points for
that for a response.
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Conley kicks to Gasol. It's Allen on the wing. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him. And he gets it to go. Randolph's got 10 points in just the second half. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Teague kicks to Turner. The shot is off, and it's Memphis the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Conley with it, picked up by Teague. Conley kicks to Randolph. Wide open. The offensive rebound, and that one's good. Randolph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Teague kicks to Turner. Millsap passes to Korver. Here's Turner. Sinks it. What range. From outside. Wow. Turner's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Hawks. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Carter. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Going with almost an entire new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for Zach Randolph. Nick Calathes, he's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Udrih in for Allen. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Millsap. Turner comes in for DeMarre Carroll. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Schroeder in for Teague.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for Memphis.
Clark, free throws were a big factor in this one.
Yeah, you know what? It's great to get to the line, Kevin, but the other half of that is you got to convert, and they did that.
And sort of a boost this year's win total for them to 29.
Well, they've had this team's number all season. 2 wins in 2 meetings. Doesn't seem to matter what building they play in.
Yeah, I thought the result might be different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. I mean, now they'll have to wait until next year for a shot at revenge.
You always need role players to step up and help, and that was the case here as everything was working for Michael Conley. He was really everywhere, defensively, offensively. The total effort we saw from him, I think, was the difference.
He kicks it to Udrih. And it's Memphis with another.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Turner. Tries a 3. Turner can't get that one to fall. Memphis has gotten in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the 3rd quarter ended. And there's the feed to Calathes. Back to Conley. The dish to Calathes. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Mark, we've heard Coach emphasize playing strong here in Memphis every night you have in this building. How important is defending home court to the team's morale and focus?
We need to win. We need to win, especially at home. Home is always important, and we need every single one of them.
Protecting your home court, guys, always so important. Mark, thank you.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
UGLY.
Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there.
What would you call it?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just gotta let it go. Get back at it tomorrow. Study some film, see what we did wrong, hit the weight room, get some treatment, make up for the next time out.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.